Hey guys, this is Mac and welcome to my gameplay commentary. This time on Colosseum. I am playing a rush setup this time, as I'm going to explain something about the setup itself and why I consider it one of the strongest in 2012 and overall, since I think the melee-less setups has become more and more popular. When back then people wouldn't even go out with the plasma sword without a plasma sword or any sort of melee weapon. People run freak guns all the time. And yeah, I'm just going to tell what I did in this match and how my setup is actually working out and how the setup is overall working out. So this is similar to my last setup I used, just exchanging the submachine guns with the smash rifle, and this actually makes much different, even though it's one of the three main aim weapons that people use in S4-League. And I'm going to talk about why. So in Touchdown, you have a different way of doing things than in Deathmatch. In Deathmatch, it's mostly close range damage, so the revolver and the submachine gun doesn't put me at a disadvantage because I just can move close to opponents and avoiding long-range combat. But in Touchdown, you don't only focus on killing people, but also to score touchdowns or bring the ball somewhere, and that leaves you often at a disadvantage. If people are just shooting afar from you, you can't just close up to them and shoot them with your close-range weapons. You actually need to follow the ball as well, or you will be out of position pretty fast and will not be able to do anything productively in that match, and this is where the smash rifle comes in. It's considered one of the strongest or the strongest weapon in the game. I won't talk much about balancing in this video, but I can say that I think it's the strongest one, and that's the reason I don't use it too much. I'm a bad Smash player actually, compared to others that are pretty good with it, but it still works out in my favor, as you can see, because it's fairly easy to hit with this weapon. There are some other things that this setup does better than the last setup I used, the revolver, submachine gun and handgun, and I'm going to point out what it exactly is. So first of all, submachine guns and revolver do provide you with not enough ammo to stay in combat for too long. You need to reload more often, and that's where the faster reload time of the submachine guns actually come in handy. But the smash rifle provides you with 20 additional ammo, making sure that you can always shoot at your opponents when needed. And this is actually more important in Touchdown, because sometimes you just need to kill the ball carrier and can't afford to waste any time reloading, because then the ball carrier will already be behind the corner and you can't shoot him anymore, and he will eventually score a touchdown. So that additional utility will actually help you going through the match and actually be useful to your team. So what I'm trying in this match is staying offensively, just wasting all my ammo for everything and trying to bring the ball as far as possible. This actually works pretty well in my favor, actually managing to fool the team and score a touchdown. And this is all the setup actually does. It wastes its complete ammo to press forward and pressure the opponent team, and while carrying the ball, just doing a lot of damage on the go and just bringing it as far as possible. You're not there to defend, you're not there to do anything else on the map. You will just follow the ball and you will try to get the ball by all means necessary, and try to get in control and just go on the offensive. Basically, this has been working out pretty well in the past, that many people in one team actually played this setup and in many variations instead of handgun, taking a CS for increased defense. But this set is so well balanced and actually pretty easy to play with once you get used to it, that it actually is one of the strongest, if not the strongest setup that can be used. The synergy between those weapons is actually pretty good as well. You have the pushback with the revolver and a melee attack with the smash rifle if you need to. You get sustained damage, sustained and sure damage on on the smash rifle, and you get the short burst damage when you need it with the revolver. If you're pretty good with both weapons, you can basically kill everyone you want on almost any range. And the reason why this is possible is because the smash rifle is so accurate, even on long range, that you don't even feel the need that you need a long range weapon, or if someone shoots you with a semi-rifle or a railgun, you can still shoot them across the map pretty well. And this is, I think, the case why many people argue that smash rifle should be banned or at least nerfed for the cause, because it's just a strong weapon. I mean, if one weapon can make a setup so strong that you don't need to fear anything, because it just balances out everything well, then it gets kind of questionable. I've played this weapon a lot. I usually skip that one few months ago, but when I picked it up, I just realized that I could do things that I couldn't do before, and mostly because I was playing submachine guns. My aim was good, but if you're shooting at long range, you will get out of ammo fast, and you have only 1 or 2 hits per magazine on long range, and the smash rifle doesn't do that. You at least hit 8 or 10 hits every time you unload your magazine, and this is just far too safe for a game in S4-League where all your movement actually bases around juking opponents' shots and trying not to get hit. And you simply can't do that when there are too many smash rifles in the opponent team. If you have watched any recent matches from the S5-League or played one yourself, especially pen matches, you will notice that you die pretty fast and there's nothing much you can do about it. Before that, you could actually do a lot of stuff. You can just hide somewhere and try to focus on rushing when the enemy team is reloading, or just wait a few seconds. But the smash rifle takes out a lot of that. Some opponents will always have ammo to shoot at you, because you just don't need to reload that fast, and you can't hold the ball as long as the opponent can shoot you, and that means that you have little chance to actually avoid the damage that is coming at you, and taking a lot of suspense out of the game. But let's get back to the setup itself and not focus only on the smash rifle, because there's more to the setup actually, and not only the smash rifle. Because what I talked about before was the weapon synergy between the revolver and the smash rifle. Because while the smash rifle offers you a lot of utility for your setup, it doesn't do all of it, and this is where the revolver comes into play. Because no matter how sure fire the smash rifle actually is, it still has a bit low damage on close range when you need to kill your opponent fast. And this is the only drawback that the smash rifle has. And this will be completely nullified by taking the revolver, with offering the highest damage on close range that you can actually get. And there's not more than you actually need. Many people like to play just the smash rifle combined with a handgun and a melee weapon, or some other weapons like submachine gun and smash rifle. But the revolver is that it has a completely different pattern and does things different from usual aim weapon or even melee weapons, and this is what makes this setup so strong. Just having 2 different types of aiming, just having a knockback burst weapon and a sustained damage long, mid, close range weapon with included melee attack, and this just all that fits together into a setup, into a tight setup that actually allows you to do everything if you're decent with the weapons. And this is just well, all the point I'm making here, that this setup is good. Yeah, it's good. You can play it and you will definitely kill something and score a touchdown or 2. There are other choices, but this setup's good. It's good! Alright, thanks for watching, guys. I will just try to get in depth a bit more when I find the time on later commentaries. I'm glad that I just did this and not fuck up again, but yeah, thanks.